everyone! Welcome to this brand new video of mine in which I present to you my first ever Carnivores ranking. Today, I'll rank every single dinosaur from the 4th entry in the Carnivores franchise, Carnivores Cityscape. I'll rank the dinosaurs based on personal fun, not strength, and I will only be focusing on the dinosaur campaign for this video. So without further ado, let's hop right in. Starting off with the number 6 spot, we have the Oviraptor. Yeah. Oviraptor is... how do I put this? Fucking ass! Now, jokes aside, the Oviraptor is a piece of work. It has the same capabilities as the Coelophysis, just 10 times worse. It has the swipe and the lunge, as usual. And the swipe is even a little bit stronger, killing an agent in only 2 hits instead of 3. But it's just so much slower and less mobile than the Coelophysis. It's not very tanky either, dying in about 3 to 4 shotgun blasts and 2 X-Rifle or grenade launcher hits. It's super slow, does the same amount of damage with the lunge, and is also a bigger target to hit. Now that's what I call an unfun experience. Luckily, in this case, the Oviraptor is playable in only 3 missions. These being the Power Generator, Tremors and Terror, and Escape DL, which puts the Oviraptor on its deserved number 6 spot. Moving on with the number 5 spot, we have the Juvenile Suchomimus. The Juve Sucho is certainly strange. It does the same amount of damage than the grown Suchomimus, killing an agent in 2 swipes and 1 lunge attack, but it's so much weaker than the adult Sucho and dies generally quick. As for the fun factor, I'd say the Juve Sucho certainly can be fun, but it feels like more of a filler dinosaur in its role. If Sunstorm would have added a different dinosaur instead, I would have probably ranked it higher on the list. The Juve Sucho is playable in 3 missions, those being A Nest of Jaws, Norton's Nightmare, and Troubled Teens, which concludes the Juve Sucho at number 5. On the number 4 spot, and also the first dinosaur you get to play as in Carnivores Cityscape, is the Coelophysis. The Coelophysis, in my opinion, is a great starting dinosaur. It's not very tanky or lethal, yet it works well against weaker enemies, such as agents with pistols. You have a swipe attack and you have a lunge attack, as usual. You need 3 hits to kill an agent with the swipe, which is also the weakest swipe in the game, and I would not recommend using it at all. The lunge, however, is very fun to play with. You can propel yourself through the air while using it, and given the Coelophysis' small size, this works really well. You're disgustingly fast while using it, and you also only need 2 hits for an agent with the lunge, which is also why I would recommend you to use the lunge only. It's better in every single way. One downside is that the Coelophysis bites the dust really quickly. If you're stuck in an eating animation and an agent decides to unload a whole magazine of assault rifle bullets on you, it's game over pretty quickly. Judging by fun, I had a great time playing as Coelophysis in the early missions, and it shows up in a couple of them as well. You can play as the Coelophysis in overall 6 missions, those being the crash site, the ship, the reactor, the truck, City Hall, and into the aqueducts, which grants the Coelophysis its deserved number 4 spot. Getting into the top 3, we have the mighty Giganotosaurus. The Giga is the biggest dinosaur in Carnivores Cityscape and therefore also being the tankiest. And by tanky, I mean tanky. You can literally run around, letting the agents shoot at you, and it's going to take them a while actually killing you. The Giga does the most damage in the game. It can kill an agent with either 1 swipe or 1 lunge. This is actually the only dinosaur in the game where I'd actually recommend you use the swipe too, since it can be very funny just turning and one-tapping an agent right then and there. The Giga is technically the slowest and fastest dinosaur in the game at the same time. Let me explain. The Giga is very big and therefore extremely heavy, but its long legs and far lunge allow him to fly if you time the lunge correctly. As for the fun factor, the Giga is very fun. The only downside is that you get to play him in only 1 mission. 1 mission. That being literally the last mission in the game, Extraction. I wish the Giga would have been more playable. If he had, he would have probably been my number 2. But for now, the Giga finds its spot on number 3. Moving on to number 2, we have the monster haunting Crater City's aqueducts, Suchomimus. The Suchomimus is very fast and tanky at the same time, which makes him a very effective agent killer. The lunge 1 hits agents while the swipe 2 hits them. Again, only use the lunge on this one. Its speed paired with the damage and survivability make the Suku very fun to play in my opinion. I mean, I literally ate 3 grenade launcher hits without even being phased. How cool is that? Based on fun, the Suku definitely has it in itself, and is very fun to play in my opinion. The Suku Mimus is playable in overall 2 missions, those being Rescue on the Run and Catwalk Chaos, which also makes him take the number 2 spot. Moving on to the number 1 spot, and the dinosaur I think is the most fun to play in Carnivores Cityscape, is the semi-fast but lethal Nanotyrannus. The Nanotyrannus is very fast, not only when walking but also while lunging. You can actually kind of semi-b-hop with the Nanotyrannus. He's also small enough to fit in the most doorways and crevices an agent might be hiding inside. The Nanotyrannus is semi-tanky as well. He can tank a few hits, but you should mostly try to outmaneuver the shots. If you get shot repeatedly, he can die pretty fast, so be careful about that. The swipe kills an agent with 2 hits, while the lunge 1 hits any agent. This is actually another point why the Nanotyrannus is on the number 1 spot for me. It's fast like a Coelophysis, but a bit tankier and deals the damage of a Suku Minus. As for the fun factor, the Nanotyrannus is at the top for me. It's very fun and I've found myself replaying Nanotyrannus missions a lot more than others. The Nanotyrannus is playable in 5 missions, those being Death in the Streets, Dark Waters, Beam Out, Slumming, and Aromatherapy, which gives the Nanotyrannus its deserved number 1 spot. And that concludes today's video. Thank you all so much for watching and let me know what you all think is the most fun dinosaur in Carnivores Cityscape. And I'll see you guys next time!